What's going on, people? Welcome to Mando's Football. Yes, it's been a couple of days, been very busy. I'm gonna be completely honest, Younes. I've been that busy that I forgot that there was actually a game yesterday. I thought we were playing today. But from the looks of
No.
things, no, seriously, like my schedule's been everywhere. Like I've been doing this, I've been doing back again, then you got to do the whole family thing. So sometimes you just get your dates mixed up.
Oh my
Yeah.
God. Fair play.
When I did find out the game was on, I was already in an appointment that I made, so I couldn't watch the game, but I did see some of the highlights. Oh my goodness me.
What were there any highlights?
Bruv,
I'm surprised.
It looked like I didn't miss much at all.
Bro, if there's highlights, there's two highlights. The two goals. Done. The highlights would be 1 minute long if it was up to me. Because Pulisic's miss. Did you see Pulisic's miss?
I did see that miss.
Okay, so there's that. Leicester didn't really do anything except the goal. And then the last 20 minutes, I was watching Everton.
Was it that bad?
It was dead. Like, yeah, we trod over the line to get third and seal third spot. But my God, we done it in the most boring manner, man. It was the last 20 minutes were tragic. You could have fallen asleep. And there was no intensity. It was dead.
Goose said I was watching Matisse and he left during the game to get
I don't blame him, bro.
Oh my days.
If it weren't for Everton and them scoring the way they did and getting, surviving and the fans coming on the pitch, bruv, my watch long would have been silence.
Joe, bruv, we've had a couple of them. Those are the most difficult watch alongs to do.
Horrible. When you've got nothing to say.
Mate, and bruv, it's just a word. I hate that shit. I just hate it. We've been through it one too many times with Chelsea Football Club this season. Hopefully, some of these rumors are true about some of the exits because we need to freshen things up badly. Yeah. Badly. And one player I'm going to bring in, a very, very dangerous name to bring up in this football space.
Oh, yeah? Man. Don't do it.
It's going to have to be done. Christian Pulisic.
What do you call the group of people that come out?
The Poolipuff gang. I used to call them the Poolipuff girls, but then some people didn't really like that. So I said, you know what? I'll turn you into the Poolipuff gang. How about that?
Oh my God.
Yeah. Look, what I'm gonna say is nothing different to what I've said before, but I'm gonna say it in a respectful manner. The dude has ability, but please, I'm not waiting for it to be fulfilled at Chelsea Football Club. I'm just absolutely not. Because look, if it was a one-off, all right, fine.
Yeah.
But we have seen this several times, bruv. It's cost us an FA Cup final. Let's have it right. Let's have it right.
Yeah.
His misses have cost us, bruv. And with his injury record as well, bruv, just get rid of him. We just got to get rid of him. I'm sorry. At this point, I've got no sympathy for certain players. Yeah, and I know the fan base have their favorites, but even with some of their favorites, I'm saying, yo, you lot need to go.
This is the thing. If we end up getting quality coming in, right, who actually perform how they should consistently, people are they're gonna forget their favorites. Everyone's gonna get glued on that new guy because he's actually delivering. So I'm not phased in terms of if people have favorites, they have favorites. With the realist talk right now is a lot of these lads are not up to standard. It's as simple. They're just not up to standard. We are aiming to try and win the Premier League title.
Yep.
Yeah. We want to get back to that level. We need players of that level. Players of a Salah, a Mane, a De Bruyne, a Bernardo Silva. You need these lads. If not, you ain't winning a thing, So, yeah, people might have their favorites, but even if they're good, even if they're decent, if they're not at that level, they're not at that level. We can't be winning the league.
When you look at City and Liverpool, right? When you really look at it, every single one of their attackers can put the ball in the back of the net. Every single one of them, even the ones on the bench.
But did you hear what Klopp said about having rotated against Southampton?
No, what do you
in
say?
the last game, saying, "Oh, having all those other choices of players that I can bring on is like having Ferraris just sitting in the garage."
You see, if those are
And I'm like,
Ferraris, what have
"Oh
we got?
man, we got 1978 Peugeot 504s that have had about 10 exhaust pipes." And
Oh
I don't
my
know, man.
days.
Yeah, and this isn't to say a lot of these lads that we have are rubbish. They're not rubbish. They're just not good enough.
That's a
That's
fact.
the truth.
Simbarashe Tasa, I appreciate the message. I'm gonna keep it very short and simple for you. Absolutely not.
Did you
Pulisic,
say that?
yeah, I just did that. He wanted an answer. He's asked me if I was gonna apologize. I said no. He said it's football. It happens. He's at Man City. What are we gonna do about it? I'm just focused at Chelsea. Focus on what we're gonna do, and hopefully, bruv. I just don't want Marina to be in charge of all these transfers and what's going on. I just don't. But the chances are, this is probably their last transfer window, potentially their last transfer window. But I hope Todd Bowley is breathing down their necks, especially Marina's, because I don't want her, pulling out deals over a matter of 3 or 4 million euros or whatever it is. We got to get deals over the line now. It's too,
Bro.
like, we've waited way too, like, we're at a point now. If we don't do business good this season, top 4 may be a myth for next, or even 5 if it's 5. It might still be a
Yeah.
myth.
Yeah, we got to be careful, man. There's teams that are stepping up the levels, and especially new teams like Newcastle popping into the mix. Like that's gonna happen. They will be at the top at some point. With Marina, as of about an hour ago, right? As of before an hour ago, I was thinking with Marina, if she stays, even if it's just taking all the footballing duties away from her and it's just about the business, then fair enough. After seeing that Rudiger interview of today, where he said goodbye, yo, what's Marina doing? What is she doing? Like, I know there's two sides to a story, but to hear Rudiger say that from August until January, there was silence and he was waiting for negotiation to keep going, but everything just stopped and he heard nothing.
This is why this is what I'm
Yo,
saying.
what was she doing? And then January started negotiating a little bit, and then boom, we got hit with sanctions. So nothing can be done then.
Yeah.
What was she doing? And that now gives me a little bit like, yo, what's going on? Like at that level, we need perfection.
She must go. She has to go. Todd Bowley needs to realize that this woman, well, she's not going to stay anyway. She ain't. I think this is just a transitional period and she's going to go wherever Roman needs her to go, because that's it. That's his most trusted person that he does business with. Do you know what I mean? But, bruv, it's looking mad. But what I want to talk about today, obviously, we've got Watford, who are already relegated. We have confirmed 3rd place. I would like to see some of the kids integrated into this first team, at least for the final game of the season. Because what I've now come to accept with Thomas Tuchel is that he's not really looking to give the youngers like a chance like that during the season. He's not.
Yeah, he won't.
There was several opportunities where he could have perhaps put on a Harvey Vale or someone like that.
Yeah,
because Harvey Vale to me looks ready. He does, and I'm not saying ready to play 90 minutes consistently, but if you're gonna put him on the bench, give him a 15 minutes, give him a 20 minutes or whatever, especially after we've won, like we're winning the game. You know what I mean? But look, we got Watford. They're relegated. They're not playing for nothing.
Yeah,
and I'm just tired of seeing your same rubbed out olders on this Chelsea team, just boring me to death. At least if the youngers play and they get done 3-1 or 4-1 or whatever, it's like, all right, cool. But with the youngers, they're gonna give it a go.
Oh yeah,
100% they're gonna give it a go.
It's a good opportunity for them. 100%. Yeah, and I get where Tuchel's coming from in a season, especially with the mess that we've been going through. You can't risk just throwing kids on. But
yeah,
I would like in games where we have got it wrapped up, yeah, for sure, it'd be nice to give 15 minutes or so. That is the correct way to do it. For this game against Watford, Now, there is no excuse. Like, we've got nothing to play. This is a friendly. For us,
Right.
it's a friendly. For Watford, it's a friendly. They're coming up for a day out. It's their last game in the Premier League. Good luck to them. Then they go down to the Championship. So they're going to try and make the most out of it. It'd be nice to play the kids. Yeah, give everyone. What I want to see players that haven't really played, kids that have come from the academy, like a Harvey Vale and all them lot, being given a chance, even if it's for 90 minutes. Let's see what you can do at a Premier League level for 90 minutes. Show me what you got. And this is a weird request, but for one game only, I want to see Alonso as a left forward.
You want to see?
I've got to see it once.
Well, I've heard calls for him being a striker. Do you know how many people have said that they want him to be a striker?
It's mad. I'm not against it. I'm not against it. When you look at yesterday, yeah, and it's mad. The differences in both sides of the game is crazy. When he's having to attack, he's sprinting, he's getting into right places. He's at multiple times alongside Lukaku, right? Yeah. And then when he has to defend, he's jogging back. He's taking a week and a half. First goal was his fault, because he just didn't bother to sprint back. I'm just like, yo, you want to play up front. And then he scores. He's got a belt on him. Play him up front.
Good. I ain't gonna lie. It's a good finish from Maddison. Yeah. Listen, I only got like a brief recollection of it because I saw it once. But do you feel Mendy could have done something about it? Because I swear it was his near post he was beat at.
It was, but the shot, I have to say, was taken quite suddenly around the defender. So okay. Silva was in the way. So Maddison literally tapped it around and boom.
He blocked his view. Good finish.
Yeah, it was a really clever finish.
I've got to give a shout out to my good mate here, Clank TV. Got some clothing going on as well. Make sure you check that out on Instagram. Let me get you your link up, actually. Yeah, this guy's a troll. He's actually an Arsenal fan, but a very, very good friend of mine. Yeah. Anytime, Chelsea lose, this guy will pop up and he'll be like, what team do you support? Chelsea? You know that video? He'll do that all the time, mate. My friends have got bands.
My God. What is that? The guy walking down the road? The Chelsea jacket on. Yeah, man.
That guy. So his Instagram Clank_TV1. Make sure you give him a follow. Support my brothers still. Get me. But let's get back to Chelsea. Yeah, fuck Arsenal, Clank. I know you're watching. Forget Arsenal. We don't do the Arsenal thing around here. We just, we give them what they deserve. You get me?
They've been for enough.
Yeah, bruv. Oi, but can you imagine, though, on Sunday? This could be... Because you see, for me, this is going to be great because I'm going to have both X and Troops and Czar. And for me, I'm good. Like, regardless of what happens, I'm good. So I'm just going to be sitting there. But could you imagine if Spurs lose and Arsenal win?
Can you imagine if Spurs lose and Arsenal still don't win?
That'd be hilarious. That would be the icing on the cake.
You're both crap. Like, that would be ultimate North London bottling, But if Arsenal make it, Tottenham should never play football again.
Absolutely.
That point.
Absolutely. Didn't it happen? Oh yeah, Troops was saying it happened once in, I think it was 03 or 04, something like that. One of them seasons, the year that Arsenal got to the Champions League final. They
got to the Champions League final in 2006.
That was the year where they almost didn't finish in top 4. And I think Arsenal were playing Wigan. I don't know who Tottenham were playing. It was
that the lasagna? Yeah. The lasagna game. Yeah.
And they beat them to top 4.
Last couple of days, Tottenham players have been having stomach issues.
Yep.
Although there has been no food poisoning, but just saying. There's definitely an Arsenal fan in the canteen at Tottenham.
Harry Kane apparently isn't feeling too well, but that's really about it. All the other players are fine. But look, even if Harry Kane don't play, even if Harry Kane and Son don't play, I still think they still win.
They will.
I think they're still going to win.
Surely, man. It's Norwich. With all due respect.
If Harry Kane is sick, they can call expressions to play up front. He'll get a hat-trick. If you don't, he's shit. He is actually crap. If you don't score a hat-trick against if you don't score a hat-trick against Norwich, if Harry Kane is on the shitter, you are crap. Fold up your channel and don't talk about football. You need to be scoring that hat-trick against Norwich. You get me? Big up yourself, X. But final day of the season, we're not playing for much. No. Do you want to just look? Do you know these previews have been absolutely pointless for me the past few weeks? They've just been like a drag. They've just been like, you're just doing it because there's a game on. Like, I'm just. it's just like, but
It's formality. It just has to be
yeah,
done. Yeah.
right. We're at the bridge. I still want to get the 3 points.
Yeah, of course.
I still want 3 points. Do you reckon Tuchel's going to go with a strong team?
I think he'll go semi-strong. I think especially we got to pay attention to the players that are leaving.
Yeah.
This will be their goodbye. This will be their last game. So I'm expecting. I don't think Christensen will play. I think he's done. Rudiger definitely starts. He probably plays 90. Alonso probably plays 90. Aspilicueta, I'm assuming, will play 90 just in case, because if he goes, that's a club legend leaving. Apart from that, I think now we can rotate heavy. And I'm not saying throw on the flipping academy, but like for the players that we have in the first team squad who are available for selection that are from the academy who haven't really got game time, I think they will be given chances. They will probably start. I'm guessing I don't see any reason why not to. And then from there we see on the bench, and we probably play players who haven't really got a lot of minutes. Asao will probably start. I don't know, but I'm assuming that sort of vibe. And I think it's just going to be really chilled. I think regardless of the result, everyone's just going to be like, let's just end this. So, yeah.
Let's just put an end to a dreadful season, to be honest with you.
Kepa is another shout out Premier League in the chat. Kepa will probably start this one. Yeah.
Yeah, it is what it is. I'm going to agree with T-Boys here and say Chelsea are going to win 2-0. I don't see them battering them, to tell you the truth.
Yeah, neither do I. I think intensity will be low. I think it'll just be a day out for both teams, probably. A kickabout, and let's have it right. Even though Chelsea-Watford's going on, everyone's focus, even the ones that are going to be at the ground, are going to be on the title race. And thinking, what's happening at Liverpool? What's happening at City? Or even keeping an eye on the Tottenham Arsenal situation, because it's not over yet, technically, even though I think it's over. But yeah, there's a lot to play for on the day itself, and Chelsea Watford's going to get eclipsed. So I just think it's going to be a day out for everyone.
2-0 for me. What do you reckon?
Yeah, I'm going the same. I'm going 2-0.
2-0. All right, let's do something a little differently here. So Arsenal have got Everton. To them, it's a must win if they've got the ambition.
Yeah.
Everton have they have pulled back the incredible scenes, bruv. From 2-0 down against Palace to come back and win 3-2 and to clinch Premier League safety.
Yeah. It almost looked fixed.
In the most dramatic fashion. That was their Aguero moment.
Yeah, big time.
100% that was their Aguero moment.
So they managed to survive, so fair play to them.
So based on that, I think Everton are going to take the foot off the gas.
They have to. Yeah, they have to. I mean, there's one side of it, they're playing with no pressure. So they can just rock up to Arsenal and try and cause a result, try and cause a little bit of a shock.
I'd love it.
But I agree. I think they gave everything in that Palace game to come back from behind. The celebrations takes a lot out of you. There's a lot of energy when you're celebrating. And if you're celebrating in the way they did, there's a lot of energy. So you best believe today, I bet they're all absolutely shattered. Not just from playing, but all celebrating as well. So, yeah, I think, honestly, I don't think it's going to be the most electric game. I think Arsenal will get a win.
And do you know what? I don't think they'll even come with the energy that they should.
Who, Everton?
Arsenal.
Arsenal.
I swear that I didn't even
think I bet as well. Yeah. Yeah, I don't think so either.
Because that last game, for them to lose that
was a calamity.
And remember, we're talking about a relatively young squad.
Yeah.
So it's going to be interesting to see mentally how they're going to deal with it. I mean, I know, look, because there is still something to play for, though it's probably like a 5% chance that they're going to get top 4, but there's still something to play for.
You never know. You can only do what you can do, innit? Like, you never know. You have to win, and then whatever happens. But you never know. Tottenham might might, 0-0, dodgy afternoon, 89th minute, Pookie, top bins. Like, you never know.
Stranger things have happened though.
Yeah. But Arsenal have I think there is especially they're going to be at home, and everyone I think will be a little bit deflated. It won't be as popping as it normally is, I think, in a situation like this. I do think, a lot of these lads might struggle. Maybe a couple of mistakes might send a few of these lads left in terms of keeping their heads together. I don't know. It's not great at Arsenal at the moment. So,
no, facts. And then you've got Tottenham versus Norwich. I'm not sure if Tottenham are home or away. I'm just going to check here.
Tottenham away, Carrow Road.
Doesn't really make much of a difference, does it? Now, if Harry Kane's fit, if Son's fit, Kulusevski's fit, I just don't. I don't see how they're gonna come out with anything from this game, knowing what Tottenham have got to play for as well.
Yeah, but see, with any other team in the league, I'd be like, yeah, end the conversation there. But with Tottenham, because it's Tottenham, you never know. If there's one team that we just know have the ability to throw something away, let's be honest, it's Tottenham.
You know what? I would have agreed with you, bruv, but I think this recent Tottenham, because they ain't had an Antonio Conte.
Yeah, I don't think Conte will allow it.
This is what I'm saying. Like, this is what other Premier League winners have they had over there other than Mourinho? This is one that they seem to be responding to with Conte. Yeah. So,
and it's Norwich. Like, they were finished and buried long ago. So
the sheer Antonio Conte factor, and knowing those players know as soon as they step out of that tunnel, if I fuck up, this guy's gonna be on me like white on rice.
Yeah,
I'm telling you, Antonio Conte don't fuck around, man. That guy, not. You can, yeah. So this is why I think they're gonna get the job done, and I reckon.
Shout out Diego Costa.
Yeah, 100%.
That tells you everything you need to know about Conte.
Yeah, exactly. That was a sad situation, man. But it is what it is. But I reckon that one there is going to be a 3-0. I reckon Norwich are going to get battered.
Do you reckon?
I reckon they're going to get played off the park.
Yeah, that sounds about right. I'd go. Yeah, 3-0 sounds right. I want to say 2-0, but I do think Tottenham will get that first goal, and then from there, it'll just be plain sailing. But it's that first goal. If Norwich somehow scores a shock and they went 1-0 up, then it'd be like, okay, interesting. But I don't think they will. I don't think they'll even score.
No, facts. So Arsenal to finish 5th, Tottenham to finish 4th. This is going to be very interesting on Sunday. Make sure you tune in for that, by the way, on probably Tubes TV, Expressions, this channel. I think we'll probably all be having the footage on our channels. So make sure you check that out. We'll be in Philadelphia. All of us are going to be watching it in person. So make sure you check that out. I feel like I'm missing something else out in terms of football news.
There's the title race.
Oh, yeah, of course. Yeah, there is that. But you know what it is? It's the fact that it's Man City that are about to win it, or it appears so. And to be honest with you, not that I'm a hater. I can be sometimes, but it's Man City. I don't even care. You know, like that, when it's just like, man, nobody cares. Like, the people I speak to, it's just like, okay, cool. Man City have won the league. There's no one there to banter you and say, we're champions. They don't have any fans.
Yeah, it's true. That's true. I don't know any Man City fans personally. Actually, no, I know one. Matisse's friend, but that's it.
There you go.
Oh no, I've met someone else as well once before. I remember now. Yeah, that's it. There's no City fans around here, man.
Would you prefer them to win the title over Liverpool?
You know what's mad? No.
Wow.
If I had to pick one, I'd rather Liverpool.
Why?
Okay, hear me out. So, Man City, league titles, Liverpool are far and beyond. Yeah, them and Man United are so clear, it's ridiculous. In terms of Man City, if they won it, then, they've got one more, and then we're having to try and now catch up to Man City, and it's just can't be bothered. But for the story of the season, it would be mad if Aston Villa under Steven Gerrard got a result at Man City by Stevie G to help Liverpool then win the league.
That'd be
And
insane.
Stevie G never won that Premier League medal, and he'd be part responsible for Liverpool winning it. Like, that would be nuts. And I have to be real. We've lost our 2 finals to Liverpool.
Yep.
I would love to see Liverpool do the quadruple. Because
So
I don't think it will ever happen again.
For us. Yeah.
Like, it'd be mad to see it happen and for a team to finally eclipse that treble winning United team of 99. Like, that would be outrageous.
Should have been us. Should have been us.
Yeah, you know, like, I'd love to be. Yeah, it should have been us. It should have been us. I agree. What, 04, 05?
Yeah, I mean, anytime during that period, bro, we should have been going for a quadruple. We had a wild team, mate.
Yeah. And considering we won the league and we won the League Cup and we got robbed in the Champions League that year, and the FA Cup wasn't far. Yeah, man. But it'd be outrageous if Liverpool won it on a footballing level, not from a Chelsea perspective. On a footballing level, it would be crazy.
My problem is Liverpool fans. I can't stand them. I just cannot stand them. And I've got one good friend, right? Deck, big up yourself. He is an absolute bruv. He's relentless with his Liverpool agenda. You tweet you put one message in the group about Chelsea. He will come back with 10 other bits of news about Liverpool. Yeah. This Tchouaméni situation, because obviously they're interested and we're interested. Yeah. I've just put in the reports about Chelsea. And this guy's coming in, no, but Liverpool, but he's like prop. So I just cannot. And some of the fans that are on Twitter as well, nah, bruv, I can't see him win a title. I just can't do it, bro. I can't, because some of them are talking madness. They're saying things like Virgil van Dijk's the best centre back to ever play in the Premier League and these things there. I don't want anything. Nah, they don't deserve that. They don't. They just don't. When you say things like that, I don't want anything good to happen for you football-wise. I just don't. I don't. In your life, I wish you the best of luck. But you see that team you support on the pitch, I hope you crash and burn with those takes. Those takes are absolutely wizard, fam. You can't be doing them things there. But no, it's one of those ones. Oh yeah, Todd Miller. I wanted to address this actually. Todd Miller, Guni, make sure Troops gets to Philly safe. You better check in on him now. Right. So if you ain't seen yesterday's episode of Back Again, the episode literally just started off with me and Troops arguing. So I think it was Wednesday night. My favorite hip hop group, Griselda, were performing on 55th and 10th in New York City. Bear in mind, I haven't been to a concert since like Ludacris done stand up or something ridiculous like that. And even then, I got in through the back door or whatever. Like, I wasn't supposed to be there. I think I was even underage. But that's the last time I went to a concert, bruv. So for me to actually go out my way to see these guys, I must really fucking like them. And that was the case. So I got Troops and our other guy, Jeremy, plugged them in to come through. We were supposed to do the whole backstage thing as well. So we've got in there now, and my weed has run out. And these guys have not started. They were supposed to be on for like 9 o'clock, and it's like these times. They was meant to be on like 7 or 7:30, and these times it's coming up to like 9 o'clock. I don't even remember the time. So in my head, I'm not trying to smoke Troops' weed or my friend's weed. I'm a grown ass man. If I could get it, I'm gonna get my own. So I've decided to leave the place because my guys are at the back door. Those are the ones that let us in.
Yeah.
I went to go and get what I needed to get. I came back. Tell me why my friends are not at the back door anymore. And it's a completely different security who have closed all the doors. So I'm inside. Yeah, I've dropped messages. Yeah, letting people know I'm outside. I sent a message to Troops, but you know when messages don't deliver, right? And you get the red circle next to it. And you got to press it you got to press it and hit try again to send.
Yep.
You see, after I sent him the message, I didn't know it done that. And then I messaged my guy Jay afterwards and my guy Beezy afterwards because they were all in the venue. And I'm trying to call Beezy because he's the one that got me in. I can't get through to him.
Yeah.
So in my head, I'm like, you know what? The night's done, innit? I might as well go home. These man, they've got loud bass, they've got loud music going on. They're not gonna hear my shit. I've been out here for nearly 40 minutes now. You know what I'm saying? And I've
Yeah.
got bare people looking at me like I'm trying to beg for money or something. So it's getting mad awkward. You know what I'm saying? So I just got into the Uber and left. I just went to bed because I was angry. So Troops the next day, he was not happy. So that's what happened in the podcast. He was like, "You left, man. You left, man. I'm not trying to hear that, bruv. You left, man. Like,
Oh
you're a waste,
no.
man. You don't do them things, lad." But you know how it is. We made up in the end, though. I did apologize on the camera because really and truly, instead of being like a little boy and like a little kid pissed off and going to sleep, I should have really checked my phone again to make sure somebody had responded. But in all reality, I'm not seeing my favorite group. I'm pissed off. I just literally took my clothes off, threw my phone down, and went to sleep. So that is the story behind this over here. Troops was not happy about that at all. But I did apologize to him though. That's my guy. That's my dog still. And if you saw Zara in the middle, it was hilarious. He looked like he thought he was gonna get slapped. There was one point where it was like
He's banter.
yeah.
Oh my god, man.
Hey Diego, it was never. Do you know what it is? Yeah, it was never anything serious. Troops wasn't angry at me. He was just pissed.
Yeah.
It was just he was just pissed off. There's a difference
It's
between
disappointment. Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, he was pissed off, but that's my brother anyway. Do you know what I mean? But Younes, I know I can't keep you for too long. What have you got coming up on your channel?
So I've already put up a video about Rudiger saying goodbye, and now that's official. I thought I'd do a video, talking about Rudiger. Also about the little guest appearance by none other than the people that can't see this guy. John Cena was at Stamford Bridge.
I know that was random with Todd Bowley.
That was so random. And I thought he was a Spurs fan. I'm like,
was he here to make sure the referee was behaving?
I don't know. Like, he would have.
VAR.
It's just straight FU. But yeah. So I did a video on all that. Tomorrow will be preview for not only just Chelsea Watford, but for the final day. It's only right. Because there's so many things to look forward to. Chelsea Watford will be, as I've said, on the back burner on the day, with all the games taking place at the same time. So yeah, and then the watch along on Sunday of the final day, I'll be watching the games at the same time. And yeah, after that, it's the end of the season and it's transfer saga time.
It is. There's a Champions League final. And
there's that as well. Forgot that.
And also a Europa. Do you know what? Somebody actually asked us.
Conference League.
Oh, Conference League. Sorry, because Frankfurt won the Europa. My bad. I was watching that game as well.
Aaron Ramsey.
I don't even know the Conference League who's even in the finals.
Bruv, Jose.
Oh, okay, then he's gonna win it. Roma gonna win it. Then I don't even care who they're playing.
Easy.
So yeah, they're gonna win that. Champions League final: Real Madrid versus Liverpool.
Yeah,
I'm gonna go Real Madrid.
Really?
Yeah, Liverpool.
I can see why. See why. I'm going Liverpool.
It wouldn't surprise me if they do win it though, but I just have a feeling.
Whichever way it goes, it wouldn't surprise me.
I have a feeling Real Madrid are gonna do it, bruv. Honestly.
It would be mad if they did, They would have beaten Chelsea, City, and Liverpool. They would have taken over England.
They would have deserved that 100%. But I can see them doing it. You see where I think the key areas are gonna be. I think that left side, aka Liverpool's right side with Trent, Vinicius could fry him if he's not careful. But this is the thing: is Trent is not the best defender.
No. Luckily, he's not slow. But you're right. There's a lot of firepower in that Liverpool team.
100% there is.
Real Madrid need to stay switched on defensively.
Defensively, they ain't got the strongest defense.
Exactly. It's going to be a very interesting matchup. Very, very interesting. Klopp, Ancelotti. It's going to be outrageous.
Imagine Liverpool 2-0 up on like the 89th minute, 91st minute. Real Madrid go out 3-2 up. Some mad
shit. Yeah. I think there will be goals. I do think there will be goals.
There definitely be goals. So after the football's done, you're just gonna be talking about transfers on the channel.
That's all there is, I think. Yeah, preparing for the new season, transfers, see what's happening in the window. See what saga's gonna pop up this time. 48 hours here. This is hot. You remember all the rumors like that pop up every single season with Chelsea? Like it's gonna be all that again, not times 100. So Yeah, I think that's basically it. And then any ideas that pops up or any collabs and whatnot will be done, I think, in that time, because it's going to be the off season, as you man in America say, innit?
That's it. The off season. Yeah,
the,
that's fucking
the
mad.
off season. Yeah.
Yeah, I can't get used to none of that terminology. But
I'm glad. Don't.
But big up the peoples that's in the chat. Make sure you do smash up that like button. Also subscribe to the channel if you are new. We are
Playoff final as well.
playoff
That's the point.
finals. Yes,
I want to see
Sports
Nottingham
TV.
Forest make it. I want to see Forest back in the Premier League.
He's actually a Luton fan.
No way.
Yeah, he's a Luton fan.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Luton didn't make it, did they?
They didn't. I don't think they did.
Yeah. Huddersfield, I think.
But definitely, yeah, T-boys. Thank you for bringing that one up. We've got to talk about that one as well. But no, man, listen, big up everybody that's up in here. Make sure you smash up that like button. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. We are on the road to 10K, but first help us get to 9K. Yeah, then we're 1K away from 10K. We're almost there, man. So just smash up that subscribe button. And I don't know if I'm going to be back tomorrow, but most probably on Sunday. So we'll be in Philadelphia, myself, Czar, Troops, Expressions with the Barstool lot. Make sure you tune into that. Also, make sure you tune into the Instagram, because I get up to a lot of shenanigans when them lot are around. I just like to troll people. So make sure you just check the stories. If you want to see more of Troops getting trolled and Czar getting trolled, and quite possibly Expressions getting trolled, although that's not really the best idea, because that just goes left real quick. That guy... He's like a fucking automatic machine gun when it comes to jokes. By the time you've got through half of one joke, he's got through 50, and like nobody wants to hear what you got to say no more. It's just so I don't know about that, but I'll give it a go. I might just troll and run off about that. You know, like the old school like knockdown ginger game where you just knock on the door and just run off.
Yeah, that'll be something. Be a good referee between them, man. Be a good guy to
oh no, yeah. Listen, I'm gonna be there stirring that pot like my mum used to. Just be there like this.
Little bit here, little bit there.
Trust
little
me.
bit here, little bit there.
100%, man. But big ups to people, wherever you